South Korea and Australia have met regularly, but this latest round of matches is the most crucial yet. The Koreans will provide valuable opposition.
The South Koreans might not play like South Americans, but boy, they don't have to move that ball quick, and they can move quick themselves. So if ever we needed sharpening up, it would be right now.
And for the new faces, such as South Melbourne's English-born striker Francis Ororatifi, there's just 2 games to impress before the squad is culled for the Cup.
It's going to be, really hard because obviously you've got foreign players and that. But yeah, if it happens, it happens. Yeah, I'll just take it in my stride, I suppose. I'm not sort of thinking too far ahead.
The hero of last month, Mark Schwarzer, is under pressure to hold his spot in the squad, with Mark Bosnich being wooed to come out of his self-imposed international retirement.
I'm not really worried at the moment about it at all. I'm just sort of concentrating on my spot and hopefully training hard and playing well.
But whoever makes it through to the matches against Argentina, Paul Wade says Australia has the talent to advance, having played the Argentinians before.
It doesn't matter whether it's the real McCoy or whether it was a Mickey Mouse game that we played in the Gold Cup 4 years ago, but this is it. We are good enough on our day to beat anybody.
Meanwhile, Brazil is again qualified for the World Cup finals next year in the US. Initially thwarted by the Uruguayan goalie, the Brazilians won 2-0. Both goals were scored by Romario. Brazil has now qualified for every World Cup.
Now, you can't tell Don Parks anything about the Socceroos. Don sells cars in Woy Woy, Spike Milligan's hometown, but that's not all he does.
We're going to take you, Aussies! Won't even be a challenge!
Edmonton, Canada, and just another hazardous step on the Socceroo World Cup highway for Don Parks. And with 30,000 Canucks baying for Aussie blood, it probably feels more like he's in the Coliseum, BC 1993. The car salesman from Woy Woy in New South Wales is among a sprinkling of expats flying the flag in a torrid qualifier against Canada.
Come on, you Aussies!
But Don's no ordinary face in the crowd. He can justify the tag as the Socceroos' #1 supporter.
I've been supporting Australia since the 50s. So, yes, that's why I'm here.
And for the last 10 years, wherever the Aussies travel on World Cup duty, Don is sure to follow.
G'day, boys.
Often he's a lone voice in a torrid sea of abuse.
Now, what's it feel like when you're in a stadium jam-packed with opposition supporters and you're the only one there?
It's stimulating. It's a challenge. Yes, and I hope it's the same for the team.
What about the other spectators? How do they react to you?
Oh, they're quite friendly. And that's one of the interesting things about travelling, meeting people from different countries and boosting soccer everywhere you go.
For a while there, Canada looked like being another happy hunting ground for Don.
Come on, yeah!
Until ecstasy turned into the painful agony of defeat. It was going to be a long trip home. Thankfully for Don and Australia, the suffering wasn't to last, although he had to endure that nail-biter in Sydney.
Australia march on! Australia the victors!
Now he's planning to play his part in lifting Australia to its biggest ever World Cup engagement against Argentina, first at home on October 31st. Then to the wild and passionate terraces of the River Plate Stadium, normally a throbbing mass of hysteria, where even angels wouldn't dare step. Except maybe for Don Parks, of course.